These are 5 things that Filipinos do that other race might find taboo. First is deep squat. So I found this video on TikTok and I was surprised because we've been doing this for the longest in the Philippines ever since I remember growing up. I've seen people do it, I do it, my family do it all the time. And it's just funny that I didn't know that it has like a health benefits kind of, but here is the video.
If I come down into a full squat like this, what is my pelvic floor doing? Lengthening and opening, right? Beautifully. How do people in Asia and the Middle East go to the bathroom? In this position.
Exactly. So deep squatting, we've been doing this for the longest, and I was like, yo, I feel like they've been discovering this now. I was like, we've been doing that. And I didn't know that it'll strengthen your pelvic floor and it'll help with like if you're constipated and you need to go to the bathroom. We actually do that. We step on the toilet and kind of squat on the toilet. It helps with the constipation. But here in the US, you have to buy one of those bars that you can step in and then sit on the toilet. I was like, we don't need to do that. We just need to squat in the toilet. But yeah, so first is deep squatting. Second is walking with no shoes. We've been walking with no shoes in the Philippines like for as long as I can remember. Here, I think they call it grounding. It's when you walk in the nature and you don't have any shoes on, any flip-flops, any slippers, anything like that. It's like, it's good for your health, good for like, there's a certain type of chakra that it'll heal. And I was like, we've been walking with no shoes in the Philippines. Growing up, I've been running around in the dirt, no shoes on. I have shoes or I have slippers or flip-flops, but I would take it off because sometimes it's just on the way of like when you're playing and you're trying to get that grip on the ground. We've been doing this. And I came here to America and it was like, oh, it's called grounding. It's when you walk with nature, you and the nature will become one and stuff like that. I was like, bro, I've been doing this in the Philippines. We've been walking with no shoes on. Third is after school cleaners. This actually surprised me because one time me and my husband were just chilling in the living room and I asked him, babe, do you guys have like cleaners? Like, do you guys clean your room right after school? It's like, nah, that's why we have cleaners. Like, that's why we have like, people who work and clean the school. I was like, bro, we clean our own room. We have we were scheduled. There's like a schedule we follow to clean the room. Like, for example, the first row would be like Monday group, second row would be Tuesday group, third is Wednesday. We clean our room. And then it was like, no, we don't do that here in America. I was like, please tell me like someone, y'all don't clean your own room. We've been doing starting first grade, we clean our room after school. Now, if you're smart and the day is almost over, you would start like 30-45 minutes before the day ends and you start picking up pieces of paper in the room. But yeah, we clean our room. We would broom, we would dust off, we would wipe the blackboard clean or the whiteboard, whatever. So the next morning it's all clean and ready for us to use it again. We are the after school cleaners. We have cleaners, but they like gardening, they do gardening and like, other stuff, but in your own room, you're responsible for the cleanliness. Fourth is morning ceremony in school. I asked my husband about this too. Do you guys do morning ceremony in school? Ceremony? Back in the day, we do morning ceremony. We would gather around, like for example, we would school is like at 8 a.m. At 10, at 8:10, you would be in the field, the open field of the school. Everyone would gather around, the teachers, the principal, everyone, the students, the elementary, first grade, second grade, third grade, all up to the sixth grade. We would line up, right? And then we would start the morning ceremony with like prayers, and then we would recite our Panatang Makabayan, which is like the Pledge of Allegiance to the country, and then we would sing our version of Star Spangled. It's Lupang Hinirang. We would sing that, and then we would do exercise to wake us up. Oh, you guys don't do that here. You guys do not do that here. Please tell me you guys do that. We do that. I did it since like first grade to sixth grade, and then I moved to high school. We did it from first year high to fourth year high. Like, what? So I was like, yo, so that is crazy to me. Like, you guys don't do morning ceremony. We do that in the Philippines. I don't know now, though, if they're still doing it. But yeah, we've been doing it. So if someone, kung nanonood ka from the Philippines, can you confirm sa comment section kung ginagawa pa rin ng mga bata yung morning ceremony? Kasi nung nandun ako sa Pilipinas, ginagawa namin yun. And hindi pala nila ginagawa yun dito sa Amerika. So, sobrang surprise, sobrang shock si Akech. But yeah, morning ceremony. Last but not the least is corporal punishment. We actually receive corporal punishment from our teachers. Now I know this is probably controversial here in America. When we do something dumb, we would get corporal punishment. We would like squat in front of the class. Our knees are bent and put our two hands in front like this. And then depending on how crazy what you did, sometimes they would put books on top of your hand. They would put books. Yeah, that sounds like here in America, that's gonna be controversial. But back in the day in the Philippines, they actually do that. And then if you fail the exam, you would stand in front of the class. So these are the one who fails. If it's 10 is the perfect score, if you got 2, you'll still stand in front of the class. It's a complete humiliation. Yeah, so that's probably very controversial here in America, but we do receive corporal punishment. I'm thinking this don't happen in the Philippines now, but back in the day, bro, our teachers in the Philippines, they're ruthless. Sometimes they would like, a ruler, and they would like put your finger together like this, and they would smack it with a ruler. Yo, I'm telling you, I have a lint roller here, but it's a ruler, and then they would smack it like 5 times or 3 times, whatever. But you would put your fingers together. Imagine how like painful that is. But yeah, those are just a couple of stuff that, I experienced. I've never been in the principal office, but I experienced a couple of things in school. Like standing in front of the class, squatting with books on your head. It is so humiliating. So those are the 5 things that Filipino do that other race might find taboo. If you are currently in the Philippines right now, can you leave a comment down below and let me know if you still see this happening in the Philippines? I would like to think that the 5th one, the corporal punishment, don't happen anymore. But if you're from the Philippines right now, leave a comment down below. I want to know. Yeah, that is all for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.